Story Grub Club. Kind of lonely here from time to time. But sometimes there's a glimmer of hope. It smells like 1996. Best year of my life. I'm not allowed to talk about it though, on account of the aliens and my own stupid ego. But I sure do love the A chord. This is an A major. Yes sir, no sir. Stupid. That's how I teach people how to play guitar. I tell them that's the head, that's the neck, where this hand is. This is the body. I'm looking at it. With all the stickers on it. That's why it's got the curves. Do you want to hear what an A minor sounds like? Also one of my favorite chords. A lot of the country western singers use the A chord and the minor version of it as well. That was lesson number 1 on how to talk to your guitar. The whole is for talking too. It's for loving. There's a lot of love going on there. Hello, my darling. It's been a lonely, lonely, lonely night. And then you finish it off with an E minor. Just to give it some kind of mystery. You always gotta leave them guessing, folks. Hi, my name's Story Grub. I'm a dork. Let's see. I was thinking about drawing. How would everybody else feel about that? Oh. Let's see. 7 people watching. 1 jerk. Hey, that's not bad. How old were you when you figured out that you could type things on the internet and be a little coward about it? I don't know. How old were you, buddy? All right. Now, we're going to draw. All right. I also like to draw. I draw a lot. I think are you asking Fred the questions? Because Fred's the one that seems to have some sort of issue with the way things run around here. As if good old Freddy boy has some kind of voice or something. I'm the one with the voices around here, Fred. Shit. Homie don't play no drones either. Bunch of people flocking to the latest headlines, distracted by everything all the time. Jumping on the bandwagons, complaining that everybody jumps on the bandwagons. I hate you because you're just like me. Or I wish I could be like you, so I hate you. Or you're slightly different than me, so I hate you. Instead of punching up like heroes do. If you don't know what punching up is, Try it sometime. Google it, schmoogle it, gazoogle it, whatever you gotta do. But here, we stick up for underdogs. We look out for the little guy. We don't make fun of people for no reason, out of the blue. I leave that up to the people in power. The ones that take your jobs, that take your freedom. I'm not the one that hurt you, brother. I'm just an artist, trying to live in this world, trying to breathe. Trying to feed my goddamn 17 kids, I'll tell you that much. Hey, hey, Sonny, you sit down back there. I didn't say get up. God dang. These dang kids gotta eat me out of house and home. Maybe I shouldn't be fostering so many animals. I got a goose. I got a llama. She likes to spit in people's faces, like, especially when they're rude. Nobody likes rude people. It's not becoming of you. Lead with kindness, end with rudeness. That's what I always say. But in the meantime, you know, let's do it. Is this still live? It is still live, right? Okay. What the devil? Hold on a moment, folks. Oh, I got it. No, I don't. Okay. Signing in to flipflap.com. We're live on FlipFlap and Instacart. We are live on Instacart, friends. We are good to go. Pretty good. Okay. Dippity dap. Oh, almost live. 3, 2, 1. Hey, dippity daps. Hey, my little dippity dappers. A little dippity dapper do you good, my friends, over there on dippitydap.com. Okay, we're live on 17,000 different live streams right now. Just to let you know, everybody. We're going to be drawn here just for about, it takes me about an hour to set up, so I think just to justify the stream, I'd have to be going for about 3.5 minutes. So hold on to your bucket seats, friends. We're going to be, for the next 3.5 minutes, you're going to be in a world with sort of a time, right? All right. And actually, if we could get some clever jokes going on in the chat, that would be nice, just to erase some of those other ones that were kind of just boring and atypical. Wait, stereotypical or monotypical. Come on, let's get some funny stuff going on. Let's talk about real stuff, like the fall of mankind, or the way your dreams tell you the future without you even having to think about the future too much. Because if you think about it, it ain't gonna happen. It's kind of like in a dream. When you don't think about grabbing stuff on your way out, you wake up and it's right next to you. That's how I became a millionaire, folks. But if you think about it too much in the dream, you're like, I'm gonna take this with me on my way out of the dream, and I'm gonna be a millionaire. It's not gonna happen. And that's the secret they don't want to tell you about. That is the big secret, I'll tell you that much. My granddaddy always told me, hey, you got to earn a buck to make a buck. And I said, hey, granddaddy, why not just shoot the buck? Just cut its head off, put the head on the wall, take the horns, cut them up, give them to the dogs. Heck, make a buck, earn a buck, shoot a buck. That's all. That's all I've been trying to say all my life, really. All right. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I'll just give you a little bird's eye view there, just a little bit. I'm going to turn this light on too. There. Over here. Hold still. There we go. How's everybody doing out there? Let's talk. Tell me a story. I'll start. How about this? Once upon a time, in a land far, 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 far away, there was a little goat. This goat's name was Earl. I don't know why, but the goat's name was Earl. The name of the goat Earl simply because I thought I said I didn't know why. Now I'm gonna say why. Why not? So they named the goat Earl because the boat was named Earl. Nobody knows why that either. But anyways, one day the goat said them fighting words and got into the boat. The two Earls just went down the stream, never to be seen or heard from ever again. The end. Now, if that ain't the most interesting, beautiful story you've ever heard in your life, you can wag your tail about it all you want. I'm not going to repeat it, because that would mean that you'd be writing it down and you'd be making $1 million buckaroos off me. And we can't have that. When you get up that ladder, you got to kick that ladder down, friends. That's rule. That's what they teach you on day one. Make the people think you care about them. 100%, yeah, of course. Easy to do when you got a million buckaroos in the bike. Seriously, come on, man. Nobody really believes that crap. Money doesn't grow on trees like pot plants, you know? Heck, we all gotta make money somehow. That's what I say. Why not just do it the crooked way? Well, everybody's doing it the crooked way. And telling me I've got no morality. I know it's the funniest thing. You gotta practice what you preach every once in a while. Otherwise, you never learn a darn thing. Especially about yourselves. It's the most important thing in this life, friends. It took me way too long to realize this. The most important thing you can do in this life is be true to yourself. Golly gosh darn day. You heard it here first. For me, it's art. This is how I stay. I don't know, above the water, so to speak. If I'm not creating or drawing or making stupid noises apparently with my mouth, I feel like I'm losing my mind. And everybody's telling me that I'm wrong to do the things I do all the time. All the time, all my life. It's not just these stupid ass trolls on YouTube or the internets. Faceless little cowards. No, it's not just them. But it was my family, it was the church, schools, the goddamn McDonald's on the corner. No, it's just, they tell you to dream big, dream big, dream big, but when you do, they tell you to shut the fuck up. And I, for one, am tired of that. And I won't be told to shut the fuck up anymore. Unless I'm being too loud, if the baby's sleeping or something like that, you know. Just let me know. Just let me know in the comments. I'll be quiet. But for the right reasons, yeah. I feel like I just had a symphony in my head a second ago. But somebody was walking by outside or something. I heard raised voices. What did you hear? No, nothing. Oh, just something about a dark lord and trimming the hedges and nothing of consequence. I've got a better use for you. Keep up, you Samwise Gamgee. I want to watch that movie now. I should watch that with my mom when she comes over. I have the extended version. I wonder if you can like buy the extended versions online, and they're like of Lord of the Rings, and they're like put together. And I love the extended versions, but I hate having to like switch DVDs. It's like ridiculous. It's not like that much more footage that they couldn't have just. Where's my coffee at, everybody? It's over here. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Oh, that's some good coffee. Okay, let's make sure you guys can see this. Okay, make sure it's... Yep, smells good. Smells good. Scratch and sniff. Okay, kind of gross sounding, but it does work. It is true. And I am living proof that nobody will die because of it. Yeah, that's right, Lamb. In case anybody... Unless it's consensual. Unless murder is consensual, never do it. That's right, Lamb. You're learning, and I appreciate that. I love Lamb. I love Lamb. Okay. So, this pen, I'm sorry, but this pen is really pissing me off. In the best of ways. It's making me feel things I haven't felt in a long time. Holy shit, there's 6 people watching? What the hell? Holy crap! Oh, okay. I thought it was 6,000, but no, 6. I thought there was a point or decimal in there somewhere. At least it's not 0.6. Hold on, you. Wait, let's do this. Put this freaking thing down there. Just so y'all know, the voices are gone. They're gone. I don't hear them anymore. But that doesn't mean anything. That probably just means they went inside. And that's never a good thing either. Doesn't mean they're gone. But it's just an observation that I felt I, as the creator, and you as the citizens, viewers of my club, clubians, grubians, my little grubs, I just thought I would let you know that once you're in there, you know, there's no way out. I just wanted you to know that. So once you pay that $2 into the Story Grub Club, you're in, and you're just, it's kind of like being in one of those hardcore gangs from the wrong side of the tracks, you know. Once you're in, can't get out. Take it from me, I'm not even the first grub, and I won't be the last. I've been here for 78 years. Trapped in this creative hell. This unimaginative landscape of death and destruction and beauty and remarkable productivity. Pretty darn impressive, if I do say so myself, which I do, and I just did. So have at it. Have at it then. Let's go get some cheese. They told me you're the guy with the drones on the left. They told me you're the guy with the drones in my right. Oh, my friends are holding hands, watching drones fall from the sky. I like that song too, friend. I think you're the best. I can't believe somebody even knows that song, let alone brought it up on this channel. Insane. In the membrane. He's going insane. Got no brain. So true. Beautiful. Truer words. Am I right? Truer frickin' words. If you don't chew your words good enough, you know, you'll have digestional problems with your, you know, your old honesty clock. Your little the way that you measure morality. You gotta chew that stuff up. Make sure it goes down good, fills you up in the right ways, and all the little nutrients can get to the right corners of your brain, fill you up with the right kind of sadness and sorrow you need to perceive as a true artist, I guess, for lack of a better word. See, we didn't have any help when we were kids. When I was a kid, you couldn't tell where the other artists were. There wasn't no internet, there wasn't no telephone, there wasn't no water, no food, there was no horses, there was no football games, no clothes at all. We didn't even have shoes until we were 17. And I'm talking 1717, the year 1717, as everybody knows, it was the great shoe famine of 1777. Horrible time to have athlete's foot. But thankfully, without the shoes, you know, your feet got so sun bleached and sun rotten. I got sun rot so much that summer. It was so great because the athlete's foot goes away, but then you have sun rot. You're stuck with sun rot. So once you get over the sun rot, then everything's downhill from there. That was the best and worst time of my life. I was never the same after that summer. Me and my friends. None of us were ever the same. After we found that body, that great big body of water, we went swimming in it. Had the best day ever. It was just so cool. We were only gone a few hours. It was great. Oh, I forgot that this was upside down. Shredding on. I'm gonna have to turn it over. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, fair enough. I have a few. So, what? What? That was two questions. Well, first, you asked why first, right? Yeah. Okay, why? Why? Okay. God, that's a great question. Let me think about that. What was the second question? What? What was the second question? Oh, that was an answer. Because the second question was what? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. How about we talk about that later? And we'll go from there. That sounds good. Okay. You're really nice. I like hanging out with you. Me too. Sweet. You like hanging out with yourself, or well, that's what we're doing. I guess you're right. What are you drawing? This is a commission. I know, but what is it that you're? Are we gonna draw something? You're just like you're not even doing anything. There's like other things to draw besides little squiggly things and look like feathers. And you're gonna draw feet on this thing? Or what is that? What are those? I don't know. It looks like pigeon legs or something. Bird legs. Do you want to draw bird legs though right there? The bird legs. What are the bird legs? I don't know. I'm freeballing it, I'm just going for it. I'm just going to town. Seeing what happens. It's a little shakedown, Where's the coffee? It's over here. Oh god, that's scalding hot. Ugh. Oh fuck, still very, very hot. Very much worth it. In case you didn't know anybody, coffee gives you wings. It also gives you the shits if you're not careful, so buckle up, buttercup. So now I guess I am just trying to, let's just do this. Fill this in a little bit too. I'm gonna put like a little face in there. I think I'm learning from this one how to draw on the mural at the space, because I can draw super detailed on that wall at the space. I need to get new pens, by the way. But I can go like this gauge with paint pens on this wall in this business, and it's good for me to like work on this one at home. This is another commission, because I don't know, it helps me, like, it just sparks my imagination a little bit. Because this one, John just kind of gave me free rein to do kind of whatever I wanted, sort of. But the one at the bar is a little bit more specific. It has to do, well, it's about music. The bar is called Decades, and it's like decades of music is the idea. But for me, it's a little bit hard sometimes. Just when somebody asks for stuff that's specific, and I've never done a mural before, I'm just kind of, I hope I can pull it off. Once they leave, I hope I can pull it off the wall and take it with me. Like once they leave the space, if they ever leave the space. So, those are the things. Those are all the things right there. Why am I still wearing sunglasses? I'm not even in front of the camera anymore. Okay, that's better. I can actually see better. I was like wondering why it was so dark. I just get used to wearing costumes so much that you ever feel like, you get so used to wearing costumes so much that you just become the costume? You ever feel like that? I felt like that about 4 times so far today already. And I'm not afraid to admit it here with my little candy cane machete. I just felt like rhyming a little bit. There we go. even this thing out a little bit. Who's drawing this thing? I swear, like every day I come out here and there's like a new stuff on it. I'm like, where did that come from? Today's Sunday, right? Yeah. Sunday fun day. What's everybody gonna be doing later on today at the Shallow Creek? At the Shallow Creek Inn? What's the big hoopla over at the Shallow Creek Inn later on that everybody's in a big hoop about? What's the big hoop about over at the Shallow Creek Inn? Does anybody know? Can anybody? No. Sorry. There's no such place. That's right. I was just trying to make friends. I was just trying to sound cool. I'm sorry. Oh gosh. What's this one? Sometimes when the mood hits, you gotta strike first. While the piper's hot. Hi, Zingo. Hey, Zingo. Why do people have to be mean? How come people have to be mean, Zingo? I don't understand. Thank you for the nice comment. Let me guess, you're from Green World. Are you from Green World? I'm looking at my statistics right now and it says that you're from the Green Planet in the Green World Nebula. Is that true? Because if that is true, that's really, you're so far, you're the furthest person that has ever watched my live streams. Just give me 1 wink for yes, 2 winks for no. Please. Please. Thank you. Okay, what was I going to do? I'm gonna draw stuff up here. The Green World Nebula is very, very beautiful this time of year. Their solar system is a lot different than ours, so they don't lose all of their leaves at like in October or fall, autumn. I like saying autumn because I don't say it like everybody else. Everybody else in the world says autumn, and I say autumn because I'm different and I'm cool like that. Just so you know, I'm different. I'm built differently. Let's see. I'm going to do some stars. Maybe a little planet. I'm going to draw green. I'm going to draw your planet, Zingo. Just for you. Watch. I'm going to draw it right over here. Your planet is in a perfect circle. It's more elongated because the gravitational pull around the equator keeps it that way. Kind of like our planet, but yours is about 10 degrees more extreme than ours. But that only means that you're going to reach light speed a lot faster than us. Maybe that's how you get such good Wi-Fi. At any rate, I believe in you. And I really do thank you for coming. This has been my TED Talk. That was a joke. If you don't know what jokes are over there, you should watch a movie called Galaxy Quest. It explains it very well. Great movie. True story. Zingo, do you like to draw? Beatrice, no, I didn't draw it. It drew me. It drew me. And hey, it drew you in. It even drew you in to ask a really thoughtful question. And homie appreciates that. Homie plays that. Absolutely 100% homie plays that. Or story in this in this kind of situation. Just so you know. Yeah, that's right. Story. Story's a dork this time of day. Pretty much whenever he's awake, he's a dork. So don't even think about him very much. He's just the messenger. I'm the artist. I think you're some kind of an artist as well. At least you have a good eye for it. I was just kidding. But I do have a humongous ego. You kind of have to if you're going to draw crap like this. I'm sorry, it sounds like I'm crying and it's true. That's how I cry. This is how I cry. Did anybody else see that thing that was in the news about the thing and the stuff and whatnot? And oh my god, I was like, what? Everybody on my blog's talking about it. My aunt finally brought up the thing about drones or something, and I have no idea what's with that. I don't even watch the news. I don't even give a fuck what's happening out there in the world anymore, because I know exactly what's happening in the fucking world anymore all the time. I don't have to turn the news on to know. We've been sold out. We were sold out long ago, friends. Ain't no point in watching the news. It tells you what you already know. It's getting worse out there, isn't it? There's a storm coming. People are so silly and childish. It's so stupid. Gosh. Makes me feel like a freaking genius. And have you heard my stream so far? It makes me feel like a genius. The way people talk on Facebook and stuff about people. Oh, that guy was rich. He deserved to die. It's like people that think other people deserve to die are the stupidest people on the fucking planet in my eye. Unless I don't know, there's extenuating circumstances. They cut you off at Taco Bell drive-through line, or they're standing too close to you, at the drive-through, or when you're at the drive-through, or when you're driving, and you always try to kill people when you're driving. Just absolutely 1000% always just try to do that. But any other time, bragging about wanting to kill people is just so immature, unless you're driving. I don't call it road rage, I call it road road justice. I'm a rogue road warrior. It's kind of like Mad Max, but less cool because you can't modify your the DMV is not gonna give you a smog pass, let alone a frickin' if you modify your car to look like like wooden spears and people like bodies dangling all off of it, like the Reavers from like Surrender, or like Firefly or whatever. Does anybody watch Firefly? I'm a brown coat. I'm a brown coat. All right. You don't watch Firefly. Oh shit. One time I was drawing so much, I draw so much that like I take the caps off and I do this, like that. And like one time I did it wrong or something, or I put the cap on and I was like that, like right into my fucking hands, and I like pierced. I've done that twice. I've done that once in the dark, and once in a volcano. Okay, so I was gonna add. I figure that the sooner I can get like some kind of cap on this thing, I'm gonna do like a skyline up here of stars and maybe a little UFO here, something, and then there's more stars, maybe a little bird, I don't know, a little happy little bird, stupid ass little bird, or jerk. If you don't put birds in your drawings, they get really upset with you, and then they shoot shit all over your car. And well, I'm in a garage, so I don't want them to come in here and poop all over my car because it's in the garage, and I would have to live with these birds and stuff. They will find a way. It's just like in Jurassic Park. They weren't kidding. Life finds a way. It's so true. Absolutely. Everything's alive, friends. Absolutely. Alright, that's just an illusion. Surprised you didn't know that. But, you know, when you're still jacked into the Matrix, you know, you look at everything as if it's a little nail or something like that. Like you think you got, like, you know, a hammerhead on you or something like that. But even a hammerhead knows when to shut the hell up and look the other way. But sometimes that's just what you gotta do. That's just what you gotta do. I'm not sure what that is, but I like it. I'm just gonna leave that there. And then I'm gonna bring this little line over here, drop it down 2 degrees. And thankfully this building right here is facing north. As we know, in your drawings you always want to face everything north. That way if people come by, like generations from now, people come by, they know exactly which way you were facing when you were making the art. That was like one of the coolest things I learned the first day one of art school. Always face true north, no matter where you are or what you're looking at, always face true north. That's why I always carry a compass. Even when I'm naked, you do the math. You never want to be caught without a compass, ever. Unless you gotta carry something else. Unless there's no room for it, because, sorry. I got an infection once from the compass. I sued the manufacturers and I won. I got $1 million. Put it towards biscuits for the homeless. You know how many dry ass biscuits you can buy for $1 million? A lot. Like, way more than $1 million. So, keep that in mind next time you threaten me with your lies and tempt me with your temptitious. What were we talking about? I swear you're talking about. You've made it clear that this is your show this morning. I have nothing to do with this. Oh, okay. but you're still helping me draw, right? I think so. You seem to be on a roll. Alright, well, I might draw a face here upside down. Maybe just a little nose. A little smile. Oh, John likes to smile, that's for sure. A little wrinkle there. A little wrinkle there. And then little lips. Just give him some little lips. Right there. There we go. Everybody likes lips, right? Everybody likes lips. Lip and dip and lips. Oh, baby, you got some lovely little dipping lips there. There we go. Perfect. I'm not sure what is happening here, but it's actually sort of working. Okay. And I can probably do this. Beatrice Rivera. Of course I drew this for you. I'm drawing this for you, darling. You're the love of my life, darling. I just wanted you to know that. Of course I drew this. I started it with love for Beatrice. Just like I wrote this song. That's right, Beatrice. I wrote a song about you. It's called Beatrice. Love and light of my life. Wait. Oh shoot. Beatrice Rivera? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that said De Vera. I wrote a song for Beatrice De Vera, and I thought that was Beatrice. I think you're just a lovely person as well. I don't think I'm ready for any sort of commitment with a fourth person in my life. But I can ask my mommy if she would let me outside so I could go play or something like that. If you want, we can go to the jungle gym or something like that. I don't know. Maybe the Nickel Arcade or something like that. You know, down the street. Just let me know. I get done mowing lawns for my granny at about noon 30, and then we can go see a movie or something. I don't know. It is 1963, right? What year is it? Oh gosh. Holy shit, it's 2024? Wait, what dimension is this again?
Dimension 6.
What's that?
Dimension 6.
Dimension 6? Oh no. Oh! Honky dong day. I thought we were in a... I felt like we were just in some kind of time warp, and Terry just informed me that we were right. I'm right about that, folks, so... just so you know. I'm not trying to confuse you. I'm doing a pretty good job of that myself, just doing that to myself. It has nothing to do with you. Y'all have been just fine. Y'all have been just dandy. And I do appreciate your patience in this time of extreme distress and uncomfort. Uncomfort as opposed to discomfort, because I just like making up words. I love the English language so much. I just do. And I think without it, we wouldn't have no kind of freedom in this country. Without the English language, we would be nowhere. We wouldn't. Where would we have come as humans if, you know, how would God have known how to name us if the English language didn't exist? If you think about that just for 3 seconds, Not most people can't. Because they're too busy trying to think about other languages before the English. And it's just not going to happen, folks. It's not real. Never happened. Just like dinosaurs. I mean, dinosaurs maybe happened, but it was earlier in the 30s and stuff like that. It wasn't no dragons and stuff back in the millions of years ago times. Nobody's gonna put that piss in my pipe and let me smoke it. I mean, what the hell's going on around here? Come on, get with it. If there is a heaven, it's flat, and everybody knows that. Heaven's to Betsy. Come in. This is Betsy. Over. Yeah, hey Betsy. People on the internet were just concerned. Are you doing okay up there? Over. Oh yeah, I'm good up here. We're good up here. How are you doing down there? Over. Yeah, we're hanging in there. There's a storm coming. Big dark angry storm, and we're just hunkering down, just trying to stay safe and hungry, and well fed. At the same time, there's walking contradictions down here. Oh, I miss you so much, Betsy. Over. No, I miss you too. I do. I really do. Okay, you all take care down there. I'll send you some biscuits if you want. Oh no no more biscuits, please, honey. No more biscuits. Over. Oh okay. Oh okay. No more biscuits. Loud and clear. Oh thank you, honey. Oh I didn't say over. Oh no, neither did I. Okay. I swear these people. It's all about them. Now where were we? Okay. Hey, there's Humpty Dumpty. Let's draw the night sky. How about that, huh? Let's get started on this beast. I'm gonna draw a shooting star. Shooting across the sky at 1,000 billion hypermiles an hour. I used to be a physicist assistant, bringing him tea and biscuits, quite often a lot of biscuits. And all the years that I did that, I gleaned a lot. I learned just by simply looking over his shoulder at how the universe worked. And that's why I sit here before you today with this accent and this pen, because of physics. Thank you. There we go. Sometimes in physics you've got to put a roof on a rooftop to make it look like a rooftop. Just don't be afraid to think outside the chicken pox. That's what my granddaddy always used to say. When you're stuck, you got to think out. You got to get the chicken pox first. He had it 13 times. My granddaddy. 13 times he had the chicken pox. Something in our family doesn't let us heal from. Other people do. I've had all of them. I've had monkeypox. I've had chickenpox. I've had mule pox. Perro. In Mexico they call it perro pox, but up here we call it dog pox. Mine specifically was breed specific, and it was dachshund pox. And even the lollipops had pox. Everybody got sick that summer. Everybody rolled their R's for no reason. For absolutely no reason at all. I still do it. I don't quite mean to. But they often just slip up in there for no reason. And I'm kind of used to it now, as is everybody else. I don't catch a lot of flack for that. Not like in the war. let me tell you something, friends. Those flak jackets did not work very well at all. Lost my foot but gained an eye. There is no I in team, just so you know. My grandmummy told me that. The ripe old age of 3. I was up there on the counter with her, doing the dishes, cooking up a storm, when she looked out the window and this blank expression came over her face. And she said, "There's a storm coming." And I said, "Would you stop saying that? Just please. I don't need to hear that every 5 minutes of my life. I mean, either there's a storm coming or there's not." Words are words, people. Words have no meaning. They don't mean anything. Ask Webster. There is no truth in words. There's not even the word truth in the dictionary. I guarantee it. It's not in there. There's no such thing, no such word. It's all rubbish. And if you find it, let me know, because I'm very curious. I've been asking for years. And this is just another year. I've been asking and asking and asking. What's the definition of the word of truth? And as soon as somebody finds me an answer and gives it to me, I just look the other way. Because you can't have one without the other. Just think about that. Awfully quiet out here. People are like, finally it's quiet. I figure, if you don't want to hear me talk, you can just mute it. But I bet people can hear that too. I mean, the pen. That's probably soothing to some people. If I would just shut the hell up. But it doesn't sound like that all the time, only when I'm doing this. But yeah, I figure once the top is done, I'm going to go all the way across with stars and stuff, and then work my way down and finish it that way. And that's sort of how I'm doing the mural at that space too, so it'll be, like I was saying, this is kind of like a good way for me to kind of test that theory a little bit. So I have a feeling once the top's done, the rest of it will, well, it's all downhill from there. And it'll be easier for me to like see it in a more sort of like finished way. And it'll just slowly drip down and finish itself. That's the beautiful thing about art. If you sort of have an idea of where you want to go with it or what you want to do, it pretty much just makes itself. A lot of people might not agree with that, but hell, I don't even agree with that. I mean, it's the biggest load of BS I've ever heard in my life, but god damn it, I believe it. Through and through. I definitely have opinions that are strong and fallible. Malleable. Malleable? Not salvageable, that's for sure. But you know what I mean. You know what I'm getting at. And if you don't, that's okay too. So just so everybody knows, in Antarctica right now, it is below 57 degrees outside. You can't hear it, but the polar bears are out there singing Every time it gets 57 or below, the polar bears go out there and they start singing and stuff, like in the snow. And it's the strangest thing, but I've always wanted to go out there. But if I were to go out there, I would freeze. I would freeze to death in where I stood, basically. Within probably 3 or 4 seconds, I would just freeze. But the polar bears go out there and they sing, and a lot of the times, I think it is to entice us to come out of our structure and to go out there. But I'm like, how are they doing that? Because they know that we feed them. I mean, we feed them like, little demon babies and stuff like that and whatever, So it's like they depend on us. So I don't know what I just don't know what the end game is for the polar bears, which makes me nervous because if they're not worried about food, then what's really happening out there? What are they really singing about? I can't tell because they're singing in their own language. And like I said before, I only speak one language, and that's American. That's American. And as far as I'm concerned, the only language on the planet is American. I mean, that's because in America there's pretty much every language you can imagine. So, but especially bad English. Especially bad English. And I'm like pretty good at that. I just like saying it. Like I speak it in bad English. They're like, where are you from? I'm from bad England. Oh shit. Make room. Get out of his way. Sorry, sir, I didn't mean to embarrass you. No. I'm from bad England. You don't have to apologize to me. I'm from bad England. It's all good. It's all good, friend. Oh my gosh, my stomach is like making noises. I couldn't sleep. I fell asleep early last night or something. I woke up. I fell asleep watching something. Just get so tired sometimes. It just catches up to me. And then I just woke up at like 12:30 or something. I just came out here, out into the garage to draw, to be with my friends. It gets lonely just hanging out with your imaginary friends. So, I'll take 3 people any day of the week, or 4 people now. I appreciate the company. You would think I am used to it, but I just like missing out on sleep, I miss having friends in my life and people that keep up with you, Pretty much everybody knows how I am, but then they still act like I'm a monster for, like they can't even ever reach out to me or something. It's just, they know how busy I am, and yet I know how busy they are. One of my friends is trying to buy real estate up on the moon right now, so I definitely know how busy he is. He's going back and forth to the moon and back. But still, come on, man, you can't text. When you own 13 satellites, you can't text. I guess that's the big lesson in life for me these days, is just learning how to be comfortable with myself. And it's been an interesting 6 months, I tell you that much. I guess it's been like 7 months now. There are times when I miss Portland a lot. I miss just walking around that city so much, listening to music. I would just get stoned or just smoke a joint. Out, just, out in, not out in public, but, just, even when it was not legal there, if you're just like an adult about it, even with drinking and stuff, before I moved out to Idaho, I was drinking pretty good there. But I'd have like a little pint of whiskey or something like that at the park, and I'd smoke some weed and drink some whiskey and just sit there and draw for hours, and nobody would bother me at all. If anything, I would end up bothering myself. But being able to just because here I have to drive like 30 miles to go to a pot shop, and down there it's 3 blocks away from where I lived. Anywhere where I lived, there was one like right around the corner. So that was just kind of like all these weird little, and this is California, and I'm like, what the hell? This is like strange. It's really strange. There's like the politics behind it all. My stomach is making so much noise. It's kind of embarrassing. I might go back to that space today and work on that mural. I mean, I guess I could do that in a few hours. It's only 1:30. Oh my god. Ugh. Hi, Dinnick. Argus. The god of 1,000 eyes. Or 100 eyes or whatever. I always want to say 1,000, but I think it was like 100. And I love the name too. In Greek mythology, he's very, very reminds me of the Minotaur. Just cut from the same cloth, if you will. What? Me and Argus gonna go get some beers, gonna torment some people. You know, the usual. It's what we do. We're put here to torment, we're gods, we're demigods, this and that. It's what we do. Don't take it personal, love. Can't even do an accent right, let alone anything else. So just roll with it, have some fun with it. I've got to draw a mummy in here too. I'm gonna probably have to go here pretty quick because I want to look at stuff and draw them into this piece. It was actually kind of nice at that space yesterday because I've been going live every time I draw lately, and it's just kind of annoying me because I'm like addicted to it. So every time I draw lately, I've always been going live, and it's like I just said a second ago. It's just kind of, I want to get back to a point where I don't have to be live drawing anymore. And sorry, when I was at the space yesterday and I was working on that thing, I didn't have the Wi-Fi password, so I couldn't I just wanted to draw, and I just started drawing without going live, and it just felt great just to do it for the sake of doing it, Not that I don't do it for the sake of doing it while I'm live, like right now, but it's kind of different when you're by yourself making it and when you know you're being watched. Because even if there's 0 people watching, it still obviously is being. It doesn't matter live because if I post it later, people are going to watch this. So I know people are going to eventually, hypothetically, maybe the possibility is there that it will be sort of watched, seen. I don't know how to use my words, and I do apologize for that. I've been trying to use the words of my people. I mean mine. Beautiful, beautiful words. I is ancient. It's an ancient form of me. And my mind is just the most beautiful way you can tell somebody that they're yours. You know, like they're your property, and that everything around you is yours and your property. And if they touch it or try to take it from you, you are totally within your limits to murder them and eat their heart and brain and stuff like that. The tribe will thank you, and hell, so will I. If you do that for me, I'll scratch your back too. Okay. I'll make sure your goats have the best grain in the valley. Just please just save some of the brains. Just save some of those brains. Okay. Thank you. We're all in this together, folks. Brains and all. Okay. Just making sure. I am almost at 1,000 fucking subscriptions. What do you call them? I'm almost at 1,000. Hold on a second. Coffee.
Yes, Sean?
Coffee. What do I do? What do I say? What do I?
Well, Sean, you.
Oh, sorry, I was drinking you.
Sean, you. Hold on, don't drink me.
Oh, I'm good. I don't need your advice. These little stickers are where I like write notes. I just saw the Argus. Oh, Humpty. Why do you look so sad? I never thought about the fact that maybe Humpty Dumpty was just suicidal. Maybe he jumped. Look at him, he looks really sad. He looks really depressed. Oh, Humpty Dump, do Humpty Hump, Humpty Humpty Hump, did Humpty Hump, did Humpty Hump, did Humpty Hump. Oh, Humpty. Oh, Humped. slowly coming together quickly. For me, this is the best part. Just being able to fill in the black. Cool. So basically, yeah, I'm gonna do a night sky over these clouds and cap off the top here. And these trees, this arm-like tree thing is gonna be climbing up here. And I'll just start working down. But I think I am gonna go because I need to shut my belly up. I need to put something in my belly besides coffee. And also, oh, I just wanted to show you guys something really quick. I draw a lot, as you probably can tell. Oops. And these are like my old comic books. I used to draw comic books, I think. Let's see. Bring this closer. But yeah, I'm gonna put together like my little zine again. But these are just some. I used to just for years and years I just made these pages to add to my comic book until it was like really thick. But these are all the comic strips I made. Probably from like 2008 to 2006. Well, I did more back in Portland, so I never really stopped. Like some of these are pretty interesting though, like just the Nile riffs. These are songs that I illustrate. So Foul Lover is one of my songs, and those are the lyrics that they're talking about. Or whatever. What's this one? Winter Garden, another one of my songs. But down here, where I'm at right now in California, nobody's ever really seen these before. So I think I'm gonna like make like, you know, I have like enough stuff here, and I have more too, that I could make, you know, 3 or 4 different ones, and they would all be pretty fat. So I just thought that was maybe worth sharing. And I'm gonna do that. But anyways, I just wanted to hope everybody's having a good morning. And hope you're warm and fuzzy wherever you are. Oh. And of course, you know that I will sing you out. I'll sing you out. Hold on. We'll talk again very soon. Okay. Okay, ready? I'm out of tune, I'm on the moon, Antarctica, can't come too soon. I like to draw, it's a flaw, sometimes I don't like to draw that much, cause on the moon, gravity ain't the same as it is in Dimension 6 Earth. Thank you. I can hear you clapping, I appreciate that. Ow. Okay. So this is what I'm working on. It looks really blurry, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna finish the cap. I'm just gonna work on it for a while. And probably pass out working on it for a little while. And then try to work on it for a little while after that some more. But you'll have a good morning. I hope you and your family are safe and sound. And you're happy. Take care now.